straight, because this is somewhat of an eye-opener for me and for other people listening to this. You're saying that the Earth does not revolve around the sun, that the sun revolves around the Earth. You're saying that the Earth does not spin on its own axis.
No.
So where do we get night and day?
So the sun and the moon revolve over and around the flat Earth. The sun's path starts on June 21st on the summer solstice at the Tropic of Cancer at 23.5 degrees north latitude. So if we're looking at a flat model here, the North Pole is the middle point. Imagine a bullseye or a target. The North Pole is the middle point, and then you've got a disc shape all the way around, and that's the Antarctic ice. As I said, I don't know how far the Antarctic ice goes, whether there's a dome at some point, as many cultures believe, whether there's an edge, whatever. But what we do know is that the North Pole is the center point, the Antarctic ice rim is around it, the equator is halfway, and so the sun starts at 23.5 degrees north latitude in the summer solstice, and it makes a circle around the flat Earth in a 24-hour period. So you're imagining the sun going around in a circle. The circle gets bigger and bigger and faster every day until the winter solstice. At the autumnal equinox, 3 months later, it will pass the equator. And then another 3 months is when it's at the winter solstice, and then it will be at 23.5 degrees south latitude, which is the Tropic of Capricorn. And then for the next 6 months, it will slow down slowly day by day and make smaller and smaller circles as it passes the equator again on the vernal equinox 3 months later, smaller and smaller, slower and slower, all the way back to the Tropic of Cancer at 23.5 degrees north latitude. And so the sun makes this kind of cycle. The moon makes the same cycle following it, and but it doesn't change its speed. So generally twice per year, the moon and the sun overtake one another, and that's when the eclipse happens. As you can see, the moon and the sun appear to be, and are, the exact same size. In the ball Earth model, they claim that the sun is actually very big and very far away. It's 400 times bigger than the moon and 400 times farther away, and that's why, from our perspective, it just seems like they're the same size. That's their answer. In reality, you can measure with sextants and plane trigonometry, and you'll see that the moon and the sun are 32 miles in diameter, about 3,000 miles off the surface of the Earth. Flat Earthers for centuries have made the same calculations, whereas ball Earthers, these heliocentrists, their calculations change on their whims.